Hey, what's up YouTube? FearxBlaze here, bringing you guys something a little bit special to the channel. So as you guys can see by the title, this is a Spoon Season 6 recap. If you guys don't know what that means, I'm pretty much going to be jumbling everything up that went down towards the season, giving a quick, overview of the entire season and telling you guys what I was thinking at the time where some shaky things were happening. But I'm warning you, if you guys did not watch the season, click off right now and go watch the season, because I will be spoiling every single thing in detail. And I really enjoyed this season a lot, so I suggest you do go watch it. Anyway, I will get started right meow. So, episode 1 was really weird. We actually spawned in an Ice Plains biome, which was crazy, because we didn't even know there was an Ice Plains biome on the seed, and we ended up spawning there. Somehow, we ended up getting all the materials we needed, a bunch of leather, sugarcane, chicken, everything. And we hit up the caves fairly well and got decently armored up fairly quickly. Then episode 2 rolled around, 1 minute into episode 2, and we already had enough diamonds for enchants, and then we had enough gold to make Jay an apple because he was the lowest, and then we eventually got enough gold to get Skip's one and Adam one. But it was crazy, we got so much gold and so many diamonds really quickly, 1 minute into episode 2. Imagine that for a second, really quick. In episode 3, we were already on surface hunting for the booty, running around trying to find people, and that was pretty crazy too. Imagine, 60 minutes into a UHC, and we were already on surface looking for people. We did not run into anybody, sadly, but if we would have, it would have been really cool, but sadly, we didn't. Episode 4 was a little bit juicy. This one is really weird. I actually took my first damage of the game by fighting a creeper in the water and taking really stupid damage because a creeper decided to blow up from like 7 blocks away and do damage from me. And I blocked my sword in my half protection 2 armor. I have no clue how that happened, but I did take a half heart from that, so I could. Later on in the episode, we were stranded in the middle of a desert because Adam and Jay were lagging like crazy. FPS lag, recording lag, just everything you can name it, they were getting it. Other teams were getting kills. Puffy Seams and Slap's team got into a big brawl, and we're standing in the middle of a desert lagging, which was kind of depressing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Later on in the episode, we eventually go back into a ravine, and I am getting the worst lag ever. My internet drops down to a 2-bar, and I cannot break any blocks. They're so laggy. I do press tab in the little clip, as you guys can see, and I drop from a 3-bar to a 2-bar, so that sucked. During episode 5, we ran by 0-0, and nobody was there, and the ironic part about that was earlier, maybe episode 4, I think it was, Puffy and Trio were telling me how they were at 0-0, and we're like, what the heck, dude, we didn't see you guys there. So after we didn't see anybody at 0-0, we eventually went back in the caves and started doing some mining. I think during that caving session, we got me a golden apple, so all of us had an apple at the time, which was pretty cool that we were all equal at that point. Episode 6 is where the real juicy action started getting in. It all started off with me not being able to connect to the server. And it was crazy, because right before I was disconnecting, I wasn't recording this part, but I was telling them, like, alright guys, if I leave for 3 minutes to go restart my internet, can you guys please not die? And we were all giggling, like, oh yeah, that'd be crazy if somebody died 3 minutes that you were gone. I come back 3 minutes later exactly. If you guys check, my video was 17 minutes, and Skips was dead by a creeper. Tears rolling down my eyes, all because of my stupid internet, man. Well, anyway, after Skips is dead, I make a power 3 bow, because the bow is life in UHC, the bow is amazing, and now I have a power 3 one. After we all get geared up with that, now we all have a bunch of golden apples at this point. I think I had 2, Adam had 1, and then Jay had a head and 3 apples. No, a head and 2 apples? Something like that. So we run to 0-0 and see FearxBlaze and Foul Dog. Chase them off, they run on top of a giant mountain, and Jay gets pounded, drops down to like 2 hearts, eats all of his apples, and we realize we are in danger because they have a height advantage, and yeah, they're getting hits on Jay. So we run off, and we look the other way, and we see Puffy and Trio on some trees. At this point, we're like, uh-oh, we are getting pinned in the middle of them, sandwiched. We do not want to be in this situation, so we scurry on off. During episode 7, we run into FearxBlaze and Foul Dog in the middle of a plains and an ice plains. We chase them off, Jay gets separated from Adam and I, but I end up killing FearxBlaze, and then Adam ends up killing Foul Dog at 0-0. And it was super crazy at this point, because Jay was in the middle of an ice plains, and Adam and I were at 0-0 standing there. We turn around the corner after we're done looting their dead bodies, and we see Puffy and Trio run by. At this current time of the game, there were 3 teams left. and we ran into one of the teams without one of our teammates. So we're like, uh-oh, no way we are fighting them right now. We need Jay. If we have 3 members, we're going to use our 3 members. We're not going to fight 1 member down. So we run away to go find Jay. Eventually, we do find Jay, and he is fighting. He's in his own fight right now. He's fighting Chris's team all on his own, which is kind of weird to think of that. He's kind of hiding and waiting for us, but once we got there, we fought them, and we realized, wait a second, they have a lot of gold, we have a decent amount. We're not about to fight Chris's team and get cleaned up by Puffy's team. So we ran back 2-0-0, hoping that we could cause a 3-way brawl, a 3-way fight, just to make it even. Because if you imagine it, if we would have fought there, we probably wouldn't have done so well because Jay was out of healing at the point. So we needed to get ourselves together. And the best way to do it was to cause a 3-way fight. So we ran back to 0-0, ran into Puffy's team. I think Jay lagged out at this point. So it's me and Adam versus Trio and Puffy. We pound Trio with arrows. He eventually ender pearls in. I thought I killed him with a sword, but apparently Adam shot him. Then I sword rushed Puffy. We both had terrible ping, but I guess I got the best of him. That was a really good fight with Puffy. He goes down. After the fight, I pop into F5 mode and see Chris's team coming in from behind. Now it is the finale, guys. Episode 8. We are now running away because we found saddles and horse armor in Puffy's and Trio's loot. And we're thinking right away, okay, they have more health than us, but if we get on horses, we could bow spam them, kind of juke around them, and play some mind games, really push them, and use the horses to our advantage. So we're like, wait, we need to find a plains biome, we need to find some horses, so we're running away, booking it. Sadly, Jay does not make it out, and he gets shot in the back. We ran into a river, and we made it across successfully. I go to turn around to shoot Chris, and accidentally peg Adam in the face with a power 3, making him drop 3 hearts, or 2 hearts, something like that, something crazy. It was a lot. I felt really bad for that, but Adam said it was okay, so it's okay, right? No? Okay. We continue running out towards the savanna biome into the desert, and we finally find our horses that we want, but I go into F5 mode and see Chris's team gaining on us. We do not have time to get the horses at all. Eventually, Adam decides and says to me, hey, Fear, we should get on top of this mountain, try to hold them off here. Get on top of the mountain, and we are absolutely pegging them with arrows. I think during the entire fight, we might have dropped Zest a total of like 14 hearts or 12 hearts or something. All I know is that it was really, really, really crazy. Just absolutely pegging them. Drink was really far off at the time because he was sick during the swoon, so he's standing in the middle of a savanna biome, and it was a really intense fight. A 2v2, but we were really low. Adam was a 1-hit. Eventually, throughout this fight, Adam decides, hey, we should go rush Zest. So our plan was to rush Zest while he was low, kill him, because Chris was digging up from under us, and then 2v1 Chris, and worry about Drink later. That was our plan, but as Adam went to go run off, he got shot and died, and that's where it all went downhill. Near the end of it, I end up MLG water bucketing off the edge, do some cobblestone parkour, and die to Zest. Ooh, there it is, guys. There's the quick recap. I feel like it did pretty well on that for my first time while watching that back. I was honestly shocked, but anyway, be sure to leave a like down below if you guys did like that quick little recap and majiggy of it, and be sure to comment down below either your favorite part of it or what you thought of the season overall. But now I'm going to explain my thoughts on the season overall, and also explain why I picked who I picked. So starting off, of course, I picked Adam and Skips the first 2 rounds, and many of you guys may be sitting there like, wait, why would Fear pick them? Is it just because they're in the shell and he's friends with them? Now, from ever since season 3, after that season, I decided what I wanted to go for in my seasons was action and good commentary, really good commentary. Because I know if a team's good, but their commentary is bad, it's no fun watching them. And why watch that team when you can easily go off and watch another? So my goal was to make this team's commentary good. And to do so, I wanted to get some of my really close friends in it that I also knew were good at the game. Regardless, even if it was only skill-based that I was picking off, I would have picked Adam first round no matter what. And I probably would have picked Skips, because I did not really know how the rest were at UHC, and Skips was getting really good at the time. So, you know, me personally playing with Skips knew that he was getting better at the game. And of course, the commentary would be nice between the 3 of us because we talk every single day. And that was my goal. And it was going to play out well. And the entire UHC would have changed if Skips wouldn't have died by that creeper. But my stupid internet had to go out for 3 minutes. And Skips had to die during 3 minutes. 3, guys. 3 minutes. Anyway, at the end, near the fight there, like I said, our objective was to cause a 3-way brawl Sadly, that did not work out. And any way you look at it, we were gonna be the team to die, whether it was to Puffy, whether it was to Chris, no matter who it was. But something I can say proudly about our team is that we had a really entertaining season, and we were out hunting by episode 3, which was nice for you guys, because you guys got to see action ever since then. And when you guys were watching our episodes, you're probably thinking, uh-oh, who knows, they could run into somebody compared to other teams. Well, I think every other team at the point was still caving. So we had the most, I guess, cliffhanger-ness to it, as in on surface running around, uh-oh, there's a light, episode ends, things like that. Overall, I think the season went really, really well. Of course, I would have preferred a win. Well, not prefer to win. I prefer action over wins. But from now on, I'm going to promise you guys and let you guys know now, because a lot of you guys get upset when I don't win spoons, and I feel guilty, because a lot of you guys are always telling me, like, Fear, please win this season for me, please win, please win. And after the season happens, and you guys are in game with me, like, oh, hey, Fear, please tell me you won this season of Spoon. And I'm sitting there reading it like, ah, you're in for a surprise, bud. It hurts me thinking of it. So I'm going to tell you guys now, from now on, my Spoon seasons are mostly going to be action. I'm going to focus action. I'm going to try to win. Because earlier, season 3 and stuff, I did not go for crazy action. I kind of stuck in the caves, got what I needed to get, got really OP, then got 1 or 2 kills and won the game. I feel like that's not entertaining. I don't know. So ever since season 3, I've been trying to push that. As you guys saw, season 5, with Badger and Nerdgasm, we pushed the surface really early. We were fighting Slaps and Adam's team in the Nether, episode 3. We fought Drinks and Kenny and Fan of Wheels, episode 4, something like that. We were in so much action. Our team got about 10 kills that season. It was great. Season 6, same thing happened. We were up on surface by episode 3, got enchanced by episode 2. Sadly, we didn't find anybody, but we took the initiative to find people. So that's kind of nice. And I hope that you guys enjoy that and do understand what I go for in my Spoon seasons now. Commentary and entertaining gameplay over a win. Because as a YouTuber, I want to entertain you guys. And sitting in a cave just trying to win the season is not entertaining. Although you guys may want to see it more of me winning the season, I feel like action is more important than the win. And hey, if I do get a bunch of action in the win, great. But I just want to inform you guys now for season 7, whenever that comes around, because I think this one took about 2 months to get to it, 2.5 months. When that does roll around, I'm gonna go for a lot of action. So I'm warning you guys now, if I do lose, don't make me feel awful about myself, because I do. You guys make me feel terrible when you're like, Fear, please win. I'm like, no, I didn't win, leave me alone. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little UHC recap. Hopefully you guys found it entertaining and you guys got informed as much as we did. Well, what? I did. Who's we? Who else is here? Me, myself, and I. Teehee, no? Okay. Anyway, leave a like if you guys did enjoy it. Comment your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys next time.